Are you feeling burnt out from your photography business? In this video, I'm going to share 5 tips that have helped me bounce back and fall in love with my photography business again. Hey, I'm Sarah Petty, founder and photographer at one of the most profitable photography studios in the United States. And it's my passion and my mission to help photographers like you be able to make money and put their family first. You shouldn't have to choose. I've been running a profitable photography business for almost 25 years, and believe me, I get it. Burnout is a real thing where you're just exhausted and you're feeling like, I can't work one more minute, and I'm cranky and I'm overtired. I don't want to go to bed at night because I'm up late working, and I don't want to get up the next day, and I'm driven by my dream of making money, doing what I love, but it's just frustrating. I have some tips that are really going to help you. Number 1, and this might catch you by surprise, just take a clean break from photography. I don't want you working all the time and resenting your photography business. So maybe it's getting a part-time job to pay the bills while you get the education you need to run your business better. There's always a better way. Someone else is doing it in less time than you and loving their life. There is a way. And maybe that break will help you fall back in love with your camera and with photography because it's such an amazing profession. Number 2, stop giving away digital files. In my business, when people ask about digital files, I say, yes, I give you a digital file for social media of everything you purchase. Because if they buy a printed piece, they can take a picture of it and put it on social media. So I'm going to give them one that's a really nice quality because it reflects my brand. But if you're giving or selling high-res digital files, which includes putting an online gallery, they're going to screenshot them, they're going to have them, and they're not going to order. Which, if you're okay with that and you're not about running a business to make money, that's okay. And you want everybody to have everything, that's okay. But keep in mind, this is the lost generation. These young people are photographed more than any generation before them, yet they don't have anything on their walls. It's so easy to lose digital files. So I believe you're serving your clients by having printed artwork that they can purchase. Number 3, find new ways to challenge yourself as a photographer. Because I know I get in a rut photographing the same thing, and it starts to become monotonous. And I know sometimes when I challenge myself to do something new, it sparks something in me. When my oldest daughter got into sports and got into track, I was re-inspired to get outside and learn sports photography. Because I run a profitable studio, I was able to buy a really long lens. It was a 100 to 400 so that I could get shots all the way across the track, which was really cool. And she did cross country, so I could catch her in the distance and get some really new, cool photos, which really inspired me to then bring that lens into my business and photograph high school seniors with it, which was really cool. I have a student, Anna Marie, who did a Wes Anderson themed photography session. And then she did a session with a family who had a pet squirrel. Totally inspired her. I have another student, Jean, who's in Chicago, who wanted to do some underwater photography. And so went underwater with her camera and had these high school girls in these beautiful dresses at the end of their session go underwater with her. And she got some amazing artwork, and it really reignited her passion for photography. So if you're getting stagnant, shake it up, and heck, go to your past clients and tell them you have an idea for a new project and you'd love to work with them. And hopefully they'll purchase something, which is amazing. That's a double bonus. Next, I would love to challenge you to take on a personal project. I think sometimes we get so hyper-focused on our business that we forget that we're in business so that we can give back and have meaning and impact in our lives. So I really believe that running a profitable business affords me the opportunity to do more in my market. I mentor high school students, and I have for 9 years in an entrepreneurial program called CEO, Creating Entrepreneurial Opportunities. And they come to my studio about once a month, and I do a youth leadership program kind of based on the Toastmasters model, where they learn to get self-confidence and speak on their feet. And it's grown my leadership skills. So I find that we always get something back when we give. And you got to make room for that. And that's what keeps you fresh when your business is creative and you're having to constantly be creative. I find when you have that passion, it balances you out. I also photograph sports teams. Once my girls got into sports, I would photograph the cross country team and the volleyball team. And then my son got into band and I photographed the drum line, and we created these really cool, awesome sports posters, which was amazing because it gave to these students, made them feel amazing, but it also introduced my business and me to all of these students who are in my target audience, which then feeds my high school senior business, which is pretty cool. And number 5, spend time with other photographers. If you're a hobbyist or you're like, have a little side hustle, and that's awesome and you're making money, or if you're all the way to a full hustle, no matter where you are, I feel like it's so important to be with other photographers. And if it is either a side hustle or a full hustle where you want to make money or you are making money, know that we are different. We're different than other people. Like when you're a little kid and you realize, okay, I'm different than other little kids, and it's a good thing. We have to be around people who are like us, who want a bigger life, who know that they're meant to do more, to be more, to have more, to give more, to make a bigger splash in the pool of life. You've got to be with other people who are like you, who are not happy chained to a desk job just so that they can make extra money, but they never see their kids. We're different. So you gotta be hanging out with other photographers who have that same passion and vision as you. I believe it to my core. That's one of the reasons we run a free Facebook group, so photographers like you can come in and have a safe space. We have a super strong manifesto, which one of the things on it is we lift as we climb. We do not put other people down. There are so many yucky places on the internet. Ours is a super safe place. So check out in the resources how you can come and join that free group for professional photographers. And I think you'll feel really welcome. And it can be that community if you don't have anyone in your life who is also a professional photographer. I want you to know that we are here for you. We are cheering for you, and you don't have to be alone going through this anymore. Drop a comment below, and seriously, come join our community. And I'm so glad you're here.